I gotta say thank you to a couple of the guys who are trying to help me get out there a little bit. I'm just one guy in a little thrown together garage trying to get some things done, maybe help people along the way, answer some questions. Man, I'm shaky today. I don't have help. I don't have anybody to hold the camera. I'm using my Palm Pre phone, so I can't even get a tripod for it. I tried to make one. It didn't turn out very well. It wasn't stable at all, and every time the furnace would kick on, it'd fall over. The phone would fall out of the cradle I made for it. I don't want to smash the phone with a clamp or anything, so I'm out here working on the 73 Chevelle again, and gonna tackle the front floor pan because the snow's melted some and I could get to the floor pan that I had out in that shed. Got a few problems though. There's some rust on that I'm gonna have to take care of, but for the most part it's intact. I have Tuesday. I have a gentleman coming that only deals in stationary glass and automotive applications. He's gonna come help me get the windshield out of this thing. With any luck, we can get it out in one piece without breaking it or cracking it, and I can reuse it. Because I found some online, but I don't want to spend the money to do it right now. Actually, I found quite a few of the parts that have been obsolete so far, and I don't know if somebody found a stash of them in a warehouse or what, but they're out there now. So I'm gonna do my best to get this thing done. I want to hurry up and do it. I got a little mess going on here and there as it goes. You guys know how that is. But enough of that. I'm going to show you this floor pan, show you exactly what we're looking at, tell you about my plan. Might have a couple guys coming over later on to help me, maybe get a couple shots with them holding the camera for me so you guys can see it's me actually doing something. But I'm going to tell you, anything that gets done, anything you see here is me. I can't afford to pay anybody to do it, and most of my friends don't know how to do it. They're more interested in driving things in circles, you know. So they knock the glass out and they weld the doors shut and all that good stuff, and that's not what I'm all about. You know, this car may see the drag strip once or twice once it's done, but that's about it. Here's what we've got. I'm gonna take you inside the car now. Alright, we got dash. Look at that. Triple gauge cluster. Cut a hole right there in the middle of the dash. Just put that thing. You can see it kind of almost stays in. Classic 1980s. Got the big tack. You know, they all work and they're accurate, so I'll probably use them, but not the way they are there. I've got all new dash to see. You got the dash coming apart there. I've got all new dash to put into it. The vents. I love these Astro vents. They work. They're functional. Okay, down here on the floor, this is driver's side, of course. You see the pedals. Kind of redundant there, sorry. I've got a rust spot here. Now, the floor pan itself runs right here, okay? That's where it seams in, where it lays on the frame and all that, right there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, and these are spot welds, and I'm going to take my air hammer, and I'm going to run through, get all of them out that I can. Yeah, see, look here. You guys will love this. Right here. A sheet metal screw. Can you see that? They had sheet metal. Tin. Like your oil drip pans you put on your floor under a Harley or something. To hold this thing together to keep your feet off the ground. Come on, guys. There's holes all along up here. You can see where they had sheet metal screws in it. Man. You know, this floor was here to keep you off the ground when you're driving. You got the transmission. Like I said, that one there is not going to work. That's out of a Grand National, an 86 Buick Grand National. So that'll probably end up for sale. I hate to do it. I wanted the overdrive because I am putting 390 gears in this thing. But if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. So what I'm going to do, I've got the old pan. out of the other car, and it goes clear up past the seam up here. When I cut it out, I went up about 2 inches above the factory seam. So I'm gonna clean all that up. Hopefully I can zip through there with my wire, or my wire wheel. Yeah, get the seam sealer out with a wire wheel, then zip through there with a cutoff wheel, and hopefully get that cut out. Get this down here done. Yeah, look at that. That'll tell you how long it's been since anybody's really messed with this car. Got the old barefoot cover on the dimmer switch. He's got trailer lights. Okay, look. Trailer lights up in here for courtesy lights. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. The dash wiring is all... wow. But you know, hey, I bought this car for $125. I knew it had some issues. And you know what? I'll fix them. See, here's why I gotta go clear back. That's right behind the brace where the seats are gonna mount. You know, rusted through there. I got some around that plug. Oh, here's something else you guys will love. I gotta show you this. I pulled the seatbelt out. Looky there. Ford. This car came with a white interior originally, and the guy that had it before me liked black better, so he couldn't find the original GM Chevy seatbelt, so he put Ford belts in. But he didn't change the top belt. It's white. Okay, because these come, you got a lap belt and you have a separate shoulder belt, and the shoulder belt tucks up along the headliner. There's a trim piece that goes along it. Okay, here's the passenger side. I just crawled through. Probably sounded funny, but it was easier than walking around with this cord. Okay. Here's what I got on the passenger side. Same type deal. Holes from the sheet metal screws. Gonna zip along here. These are already pretty well off on this side. I gotta come back in here, take the Ford seat belt out. I don't have any idea what all this mess is. I mean, I know there's an indicator for the seat belt, but and then they come back along here, and I will probably either take this cross member here out. I'm sorry, guys. I'll probably take this cross member out, drill it out where the spot welds are, and get it out of there because it's still in good shape. And then I'll cut underneath it, lay the new one in, weld it, lay this back in, weld back into the spot welds. Like I say, I got a guy coming, help me get the windshield out Tuesday. He asked me not to say how much he was going to charge me because he likes these old cars. But I got a green dash, had white interior, got a black glove box, Ford seat belts. I put the Grant GT steering wheel in, and I did put an audio box stereo in it. But man, if I'd have paid more than $125 for this thing, I think I'd have been a little upset. Here's a good shot of this here. Okay, that's the floor, guys. The garage floor. You know, we'll just deal with it, go with it. But for now, hang the light up. Come around here. You get a good shot of all the junk in the background here because started warming up trying to get some things done. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to see what we get into with this. I want to have it done. Thanks to everybody who's talking about my channel, telling people about it, subscribing. Hey, the more information I can get, the more I'm going to pass on, the better I can do, okay? Thanks, everybody.